Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. My nickname is Corn, and today I'll be chatting and crafting. Been working on some spring tags, and later on, I've already started on them. I'm going to be doing some Easter tags also. And I like to call these, I don't know if they have a name already. I'm just calling them double tags because it's a small tag on top of a large one, except for a really large one I did. I didn't do a small one on top of it, but I mean, as in, here's a tiny one, on this one. Now, this tag I made myself, but I think a lot of y'all know I'm trying to use my stash as well. And when I first started out in paper crafting, there were certain things that I would go and buy to have, and tags were one of them. I wasn't making them myself, but I've been making them myself for quite a few years now. But I thought, you know what, you still have them, you enjoy them, so I tried to grab some of them out too, but some of them are, I looked at the dates, some of them are 6 years old. I had used some in the pack, but not many. So on this real quick, and then we'll do one or two together depending on time. Little lace on the bottom, a little teeny tiny narrow rickrack, then lace on the little circle tag, and then a little applique. And I did, because there's so many ways, as you know, so many ways to put your ribbon or your baker's twine or your torn fabric or what have you on them. But I thought it'd be fun like this because, I make a lot of shabby chic or vintage journals, and I thought it might be fun to have, that at the top, coming out of the journal. Personally, that's what I was thinking. On this one, we've got lace. Oh, this is one of the ones, the store-bought, as my husband says. And then we've got a little trim here. We've got a little ribbon here, and this is curtain lace behind here. Then lace that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then the little applique there. And then this one. I think it's fun when you put fabric on pieces and stuff. I think it's fun to have what I call peekaboo journaling, where if you hide what you're saying, and I think that's kind of cute. I would probably, if I had this one in my journal, I would probably write, "What are you looking under here for?" I'm just kidding. Little lace at the bottom. This is ribbon that is cut with my pinking shears. Then this lace is dyed. This is the Dollar Tree lace that I dyed. Little applique on it. Then how I'm making these tiny little tags, the circular tags, that's with a punch, an inch punch. And then I fussy cut a little lace flower for that. And then this is the ribbon that came with this tag, but I had to cut off the little knot that they had and go ahead and feed it through, because I have my 2 tags instead of the 1, and then kind of redo it. It makes it a little shorter, but I think it still works. This is the one I didn't do 2 with, but I did get out my stencil that is Tim Holtz, this beautiful rose stencil. Isn't that gorgeous? There is it's just called Roses Layering Stencil. But there's the SKU number if you're interested. It's so gorgeous. But I went ahead and used my, let's see, I did this days ago, darlings. I'm pretty sure that's a light, very lightly doing the Kitsch Flamingo, and then doing picked raspberries, is that? Yeah. To give it some, some shading and everything. And then did the leaves and stuff. Then we've got lace here. Then this is fabric that I fussy cut. And then we have this nice glitter ribbon here. And then I did dye with acrylic paint dye this piece of fabric that came in from a thrift store. It is the Shabby Chic line that you can get at Target. I don't know if they still carry it or not. That you can get the curtains and all of that good stuff. And this is from a curtain. And that's how the dye came out. I love that it came out with little stripes. And then this one. And I fussy cut this piece out of paper. I think this is Stamperia. And then this lace, I fussy cut this end of it because I didn't want it straight there. I wanted it to have that look. And then I took my Wilted Violet ink, Distress ink, and very, very lightly went over it. I love this lace. I've had this lace for years and years. Hobby Lobby put this on clearance probably 5 years ago. And then little trim. Then and I made both of these tags. And then the little butterfly, the same thing. I fussy cut it out of this paper pad. And then I went on the edges and did the Distress ink on the edges only. I don't know where I got that ribbon. I've had it for years and years. And then this one made both of these tags as well. And this is a die, a nesting die. Let's see what that nesting die is from. I kept it out. Spellbinders. And, when you have those wonderful nesting dies, you use the smallest one for the little tag. That's so much fun. And as you see, I did that out of glitter paper. I cut this out of trim, then applique. Then this is, do you know when you get Stamperia paper pad and I guess it's on the back, they give you these little tiny squares of what paper is inside. So I just cut that out, put lace down here, lace here, and then this flower was one of my white ones. And I showed you I got these from 2019. And did the distressed ink on that one. And so, I thought very springy, summery, shabby chic, fun. And so that's what I've been doing when I can get up here. Very busy time for me. Plus, I haven't been feeling good. And that little combination, you know what I mean? It's like, ooh. It's like I'll get up there when I can. But do you all do this too? If you're not feeling well and you do have literally sometimes 10 minutes to get up in the craft room, you feel better for that 10 minutes. I've had quite a few of my subscribers tell me that they feel that it's very therapeutic to craft. And it does help when you're able to get up here, doesn't it? Well, so I've had this paper for a long, long time. I don't even know where it's from. And on the back, looks like this. So you can write, I would write between the dots if it were mine. You can go ahead. I have one of these I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. And use a hole reinforcer on it. You can do that with some of mine because everything's so light, or if it already has a metal one like this one. Check this out, y'all. It actually fits in there. So, and that's thick enough because, you know, a lot of our tags, if they're not going on gifts, are in our journals. So for me, excuse me, I'm trying to keep it as flat as possible, but as you see, it works sometimes. And so when I've got that nice, you know, thick metal there, I just go ahead but a lot of the other ones, I do a whole reinforcer. So I like this paper. I love the roses, so I'm leaving this be as much as possible. I have a little white container from Dollar Tree that I keep a lot of my scraps in, and I have pulled this little scrap of lace, and I was thinking maybe, because it does have white in it, see, it literally has the color white for highlighting. So I was thinking maybe that. Let's see, I do have this scrap of trim. Is that cute? It matches. Or I also have some ribbon. I have taken out, let me show you. Yes, this is a huge mess and will stay a huge mess until I'm finished with the tags. But yeah, I just started grabbing some of ribbons, which I thought were beautiful springy colors that I had. Do y'all remember these from Hobby Lobby? These gorgeous, gorgeous ribbons. Well, they're actually cloth. I think they would say unfinished edge on the packaging. Isn't that sweet? And then also pulled some fabric and goodies like that. In green as well, some in spring green. Also, do y'all remember this one from Hobby Lobby? How cute is that? But that has, as you see, that has a very creamy background. I was thinking white, since we can do that. Let's see, maybe ribbon instead of, oh, that's cute, isn't it? That's super cute with the lace, I think. And I would put the lace right there so that these would hang over the edge. Let's see. And we also have rickrack. So we've got those two, or maybe. What does the rickrack look like? This rickrack has, this might be Hobby Lobby as well. I'm not sure. I've had it so long. I don't always keep stuff on the spools. This has, as you see, a metallic silver running through it. Am I in frame? I hope so. Okay. Now, if I get out of frame at all, it's because I have very poor eyesight, and sometimes I need to get things close to me. Okay. I don't know. That's kind of pretty too, isn't it? Oh, bleep. But I started this one, y'all, but I haven't finished it. There's the lace, the curtain lace on that. A little trim rose on that. And see, I've already got that on this one. I love doing the triple lace on a tag or an envelope or anything. I just love it. So anyway, that's going to look like that. So, and see, so I don't need that. So we already decided, no, we won't do this one. We won't do the rickrack. I also have this one, guys. What about this trim? What about this with that little nice, oh, that's cute too, isn't it? Oh. And see, this is why a lot of times I already have things prepared, because for me, it takes me a while to decide. We're definitely just doing the one. I was going to think about doing this one too, but I'm going to run long. I think my first impression of this was the sweetest, so I'm going to go with the ribbon. And what you can do, two things, as you already know this, you can either do your fray check on your ends, because this will ravel, and if you don't want it to ravel, or you can, of course, put your endings back behind it, but I like the idea of it being able to be journaled on, so I'm not going to do that. Or you can get out your lighter, which if you're like me and you get them at Dollar Tree, and this is why we're 18 and older, guys. And don't put it in it, but just get it close enough. I'm so shy about fire that, and you've singed that, and so it's not going to unravel. At least that end isn't. So, but what I'll probably do is get out my, after I do everything, get out my fray check and just place that. It dries clear, and just place that on the ends, because I like cutting them even with the side. So the only thing I've done to this is I've taken one of my Tombow markers and gone around the edges, if you can see, in the darker pink, and here around the hole. And so let's do this together. Okay. Sorry, every time I clean this, it gets dirty in like a second. So I'm sorry if it looks kind of icky. And so if I put this here, that'll show me where my middle is. And so I need to go about there. And what I do, a lot of times people will just put their glue on the tag or whatever they're gluing lace on. I personally don't do it that way. And I do use the art glitter glue when it comes to this fine lace. Normally I would use Fabri-Tac, but I try to do it because, as you know, if you put globs of it on there, it's gonna not look as good. I mean, you can, but it's not as pretty as we would say. Okay. And if you think you've got too much, you can just kind of dot it with your finger. And so we're going to go ahead and place that there. I might have gotten a little heavy-handed right there. Okay. And as you know, yep, it'll get all over everything. That's just the way it is, isn't it? So how is everybody doing? Is anybody starting their spring cleaning? Is that happening in any households? I had to do some major organizing, but it wasn't, you know, it was business. It wasn't on the house. But yeah, I need to do quite a bit of spring cleaning when I feel better. Okay, so we've got our little lace at the bottom. And we're going to put this, or I guess I could go ahead. What I normally do is I let it go over the edges, you know, just a little so that I can cut it like I did the lace so it fits perfectly. But I could go ahead and singe the other end, you know. But I won't. Not this time. Save some time. Okay, so we'll just put that like this. Put this back in my little cubby. My little scrap. I call it my scrap pack, but it's a bin. I guess a scrap bin. And that's a nice bubble on there. And it's a little bit of everything on there. Same thing with the fabric tag. If you've got too much on it in one spot, and yes, your fingers, when you stick them in the glue, get very gluey, but you don't want it to, I guess a discoloration maybe is what you'd be dealing with. And let's see, how far up do I need to go or down? Just like that is fine. And you're going to get a little bump in there because it, you know, it's on lace. So, of course, there'd be a little bump there. And let's go ahead and cut that there. Okay. Alrighty. And let's see, what should we do at the top? I had fussy cut some roses. I'm going to put my hair up, y'all. This will take me 5 seconds. When we were living in Germany, there was this young lady with gorgeous hair, but of course her hair was down to her backsides. And she was in front of me. Our daughter was actually in a stroller at the time. So I was strolling down the walkway, and I saw her take her hair and just twist it, roll it around, and then tie a knot in it. And then so it was up, but it had a part. And I was like, oh, I'll never be able to do that, ever, ever, ever. No, my hair is not to my waist. In fact, I just cut off 4 inches of it. Handsome helps me with the back. You know, once I cut it all, he says, oh, okay, this isn't right. But yeah, it was the longest it's ever been in my life. But yeah, I just did that. I've got this knot in the back of my head with my hair. So anyway, so I had fussy cut. Let's see, I pulled these just in case. These little, well, they're not little applique flowers. They're huge. But is that too much of a good thing? You know, that's awfully large. I also pulled this one. This is my fussy cut one. Because I thought it looks so well with that paper. It's not exact, but you know what I mean? I think it goes well. So let's look. Let's see if we like it. Let's see. Is that too much of the same? I'm not sure. Okay. Let's just, here's another thing that I pulled. This little applique. And we could also do a brad. But see, that would go to the back of the tag. So, but they could, you know, you could still, well, look, you've got all that to journal on, but you could still journal, you know what I mean? Maybe that would be cute, guys. What do you think? And we'll look at the brads and see. If we can find a cute brad. Let's see. We might go and do something else, but let's just look. Okay. My brads are up here. Oh boy. So let's look through these together. Can you see, Emma? Okay. Some of them are a definite no. We've got teeny tinies. These are from Doodlebug. I think Norma Lisa got me these. I'm pretty sure. The Misfit Florida Crafter. I'm pretty sure Norma Lisa got me those. Aren't they cute? Oh, wait a minute. These go with them. Hold on, y'all. Would that be cute? See, this is why it takes me forever and a day, y'all. Oh, we've got larger ones, too. And that would be a white center. Or should we keep it small because of... Oh, let's see. Let us see here. We've got them in large and small. Most flowers with the pollen in the center. I don't think I'm going to like the yellow, but I might. Because I'm keeping it so pink and white and green right now. And then the little... Or do we do the green? Let's see, because this is definitely a yellowish green, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, let's try this. Go back. Oh, well, I'll fix it later. We don't have time. Okay, this one. Ooh, I think this is it, guys. Check this out. With the, see, look at the green with that green. That's definitely a yellow green. Oh, how springy is that? And then we'll use the green one. Oh, cute, cute, cute. Now, do we use the small one or do we use the larger one? Oh, there's only one way to find out, isn't it? Let's give it a try. There's the green. So let's see if it fits well. Well, we know that has to fit through there. Okay. Do we fit through? Oh, guys, how cute is that? Is that cuter than if we do the large one? Again, see, this is why, guys. Well, you never know, right? You don't know how it's going to look. Oh, mercy. Every time I say that, I think of what everybody said back home when we were growing up. You never know how you look till you get your picture took. Now, this is larger. And guess what? I would have to go with the larger. Just because this one won't fit. And I don't think we should go any larger. So, well, that solves that because it won't even go through. That goes, I'm sure, with... Well, let's make sure. That goes with this one. The large one. Well, we don't. Again, it does. So... Now, where did I put my tiny... Oh, y'all aren't going to believe this. There it is. Okay, I was going to say, I can't even find what I put. I would look at everything else, guys, but I think we found it because it really is cute. That green is so cute with that. Okay, so we want this to be... Do we want it dead center? Yeah, I guess. And would it be cute to go over like that? And I'm going to take this pokey tool. Handsome got me this. he thought I had a Cricut. And I don't, but I don't want one. I'm very old school. Not just because I'm old. But I'm old school. Well, there we go. I was going to say, it doesn't want to break through. Okay. Excuse me. Early hours in the morning. Okay. That's no excuse. Remember, I clear my throat nighttime, afternoon. It's just when I video, which I think is strange. Okay. So we've got this here, and this here. Isn't that cute, y'all? That is cute. Thank you, Norma Lisa. I think she's too busy to be here, but just in case. Okay, and see, that's still free moving. And in case, I'm going to go ahead and put a little circle here, just in case, you know, whoever gets this would like that. Let's see, do I have a little snippet of, yes I do. Oop, I want to use that though. I'm going to try to find a smaller snippet of that paper. And if I can't, then we can just do a pink one. Yeah. If I can't find the paper, I'd rather have that paper. And now I'm looking in my teeny tiny scrap bin. Because sometimes if I get a very small piece, I'll just throw it in here. No, that's not it. I thought I found it. That's not it. And would this be, maybe this would be cute. Would that be cute? Or would that be cuter? That'd be cuter. Okay. Alrighty. So let's just do a circle. And this is from Hobby Lobby. This is 1 inch. And see, we can cover that up real nice. All right, there we go. Put that back. And it doesn't need anything around it because it's a solid color. And since that's metal, I put these on with the Fabri-Tac because that is not water-based. I try to think of things long-term, you know? What's going to happen to this piece through the years? Because I think when most people journal, they want that to last a long, 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 long time. Okay. So let's put this here. And with Fabri-Tac, you've got a little time to move it if you need to. And see, you can still journal here and here. Look at that. Aww. I'll put that up later. See, it's the perfect green. It really makes your eyes go down, or around to the leaves. And I'm going to use, I've pulled a lot of this pink. Remember when Hobby Lobby has a clearance on the ribbons that aren't where the sewing is, but they're with the faux silks and everything, silk flowers, those ribbons? Well, you can find like, I don't know how many yards. I don't have it right with me, but it's like, you know, 80 yards. I don't know if it's that much, but they have stuff like that there. And since I've been doing them all one way, let's do it that way again. And I guess like so. I know this seems kind of simple, but I don't know about y'all. Sometimes I think simple's just better. You know, I have some friends who say more is more. And there are times that that I agree. But if you look at my stuff, most of my stuff is not more is more. Although sometimes I just get going and I don't know when to stop. You know what I mean? It's like, stop now. Because, oh, this matches. Oh, this looks good with... Do y'all ever do that? And then you're like, oh, whoa, that's awfully busy. I've done that before. Okay. And then you just pull them through like this. And then depending on, you know, how much ribbon you want at the top. And I just try to make sure that that knot is very secure. And, excuse me. And then I put the two ends together. And then I try to cut them at an angle. And as you see with this one, you saw how fast I did because sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. But there we go. And we did a nice spring double tag together. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.